Hello everyone, we're back with another theory video in the morning today. And today we're going to be discussing, would Eren Yeager have teamed up with Adolf Hitler? So they're both genocidal maniacs. They both fought in wars with the goal to conquer. They had different reasons. So before we decide whether they should have teamed up, we're going to look at who they were trying to wipe out and why. So Hitler was trying to wipe out the Jews. Why? Well, a couple of reasons. So first of all is economical collapse. He blamed the Jews for the economical collapse of Germany. He believed wiping them out would help save the economy in the long run. He was thinking long term. He also sees Jews more of like a whole entire different race as just a religious group. He sees Jews as different to all the other humans, and he falsely blamed Jews for the loss of World War One. He believed Germany lost in World War One not because of on the battlefields, but because Jews from the inside betrayed them. He believed that they backstabbed them and caused Germany to collapse from the inside. He built up a lot of hatreds for Jews. I also believe that his mum died in hospital, and the doctor who was trying to save her was Jewish. I don't know if that had anything to do with why he hated them, or if that's just a coincidence, but I've heard about that. But they're not the mainline reasons. Now, Eren Yeager, he wanted to wipe out the Malians, people in the outside walls. Why? Because they had trapped him and his people behind walls on an island full of man-hungry titans for God knows how many years, over some 2,000-year-old dispute that had nothing to do with him or his people, because they were his ancestors, and they just blamed them for it. And they thought all Paradise Islanders were evil, right? Falsely accusing them of evil things they didn't do, and trapping them and killing them. The Paradise Islanders in this situation, like Eren and his people, are kind of like the Jews. So, Eren wanted to get his family tight. Now, I know in the end it was like, oh, Eren didn't actually want to do it. I'm ignoring that because the ending's stupid, okay? Talk about Eren before it ended. He wanted to wipe him out, right? Because, for two reasons. Now, first of all, same as Hitler with the Jews, revenge. Obviously, trapped your people who've done nothing wrong on an island full of man-eating titans for God knows how many years, over nothing, something you didn't do, and erased your memories, your people's memories, like, duh. I'd want revenge too, especially after finding out that I have the Titan God power. Bro, I'd be marching over there. And second of all, brain fart early in the morning. Oh yeah, of course. So he wanted to create long-term peace. He believed that in the long term it would create more peace, because there's constantly going to be war and conflict between the two sides over everything that happened. Eren believed that everyone in the future would thank him if he wiped them out, because the war would be over. All would be left were the victims, the Paradise Islanders, the Malians would be wiped out, and everyone would finally be free. That was Eren's ultimate goal, freedom. He believed everyone should have freedom, even his enemies. He let have freedom until their last moments where he killed them. He would not force them against their will. He could have trapped like Armin and all that in that dream space, whatever it was. It's been a while since I watched it. I can't remember what it was called, but you know what I'm on about, right? But he straight up said to them, that goes against my way. I believe in freedom. I will give you the freedom to try and stop me, but you won't. They did, but again, the ending was stupid. Now, as I said there, Eren is a big believer in freedom, even for his enemies. Hitler was not. He trapped the Jews, kept them in concentration camps, gassed them, and killed them. They have very different reasons, ideologies, and beliefs as to why they were doing what they were doing and targeting their specific demographic of people. So, in conclusion, no. I do not believe Eren would have teamed up with Adolf Hitler. I believe they would have been enemies. Adolf Hitler goes against a lot of things Eren believes, and I think Eren would have targeted him and wanted to wipe him out. I think Eren would have been against Nazi Germany in World War II, and I think the Jaegerists would have allied with us. So, I hope you enjoyed that quick little video. Again, trying to be quiet because it's the morning. You might have had to turn up the volume, but it is what it is. Bit of a short one, but I feel like the conclusion was quite easy to come to. So, yeah, have a good day. See ya.